So, it is down to you, and it is down to me. If you wish it exposed, by all means, keep moving forward.
Let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. You are trying to dissemble what I have rightfully exploited.
Perhaps an arrangement can be made.
There will be no arrangement, and you're exposing it.
Well, if there can be no arrangement, then we've reached an impasse.
I suppose so. I cannot compete with your budget, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Patrick Henry? Benjamin Franklin? George Washington?
Yes.
Morons.
Really? In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the document? To the death? I accept.
Good. Let's prepare the ballots.
Sniff this, but do not inhale.
I smell nothing.
What you did not inhale is called tyranny. It's odorless, tasteless, ruthless, absorbs instantly on contact, and is one of the deadliest poisons known to society. All right, where's the poison? The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide, we both vote, and find out who's right and who's dead.
But it's so simple. All I need to do is divine from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own candidate or into his enemies? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own candidate, knowing that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I am not a great fool, so I clearly cannot choose the candidate in front of you. But you would have known I'm not a great fool. You would have counted on it. So I clearly cannot choose the candidate in front of me.
You've made your decision then?
Not remotely. Because tyranny comes from corruption, as everyone knows. And corruption is fueled entirely by criminals. And criminals are used to being not trusted, as you are not trusted by me. So I clearly cannot choose the candidate in front of you.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going. Where was I?
Corruption.
Oh yeah, corruption. Now you would have suspected that I was aware of the poison's origin, so I clearly cannot choose the candidate in front of me.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've succeeded at focusing attention on racial tensions, which means you must be exceptionally influential. So you could have put the poison into your own candidate, trusting in your influence to save you. So I clearly cannot choose the candidate in front of you. But you've also managed to influence the universities, which means you must have studied. And in studying, you surely would have discovered that man is mortal. So you would have wanted to put the poison as far away from yourself as possible. So I clearly cannot choose the candidate in front of me.
You're trying to trick me into giving something away. It won't work.
It has worked. You've given everything away. I know where the tyranny is.
Then make your decision.
I will, and I choose... What's that over there?
Where? I don't see anything.
I swore I could have seen something. Oh well, no matter.
What's so funny?
I'll tell you in a minute. But first, let's vote. Me from my ballot, and you on yours.
You chose wrong.
You only think I chose wrong. That's what was so funny. I switched the ballots when your back was turned. You fool. You've fallen for one of the great blunders, the most famous of which is never get involved in a land war in Asia. But only slightly less well known is never go in against an American when liberty is on the line.
Idiot. They were both tyrants.